Greetings and welcome to episode 72. Today we're going to try to upgrade our environmental tech void ore miner. So I think without any delay, let's just jump right in. So what we're going to want to start doing right off the bat is making the patterns needed for our environmental tech equipment that we're going to need to upgrade here. So let's look into a few of the blocks that it's going to take to build this tier 3 miner. Let's make sure we're building the miner this time and not by accident the resource miner. So let's look here. We're going to be building this one. So it's going to take all these components. So we're going to need a tier 2. So I think we already have a tier 1 so we won't have to swap out. So let's double check here. I know by accident at one point we made an extra one. I just don't know where it landed. There it is. So we'll upgrade this one. And we won't actually make a pattern for it right off the bat. So let's see here. Let's see what it would take just to straight up get it to... Okay, so it's almost nothing. So we need to make a clear lens, but I can never remember the recipe. There we go. And now we have our clear lens. That's all you really need to upgrade it. So tier 3 void... Yeah, the tier 3 ore void ore miner. And then let's see here. Oh, let's make the tier 2 first. That would help, right? That would help. So, there we go. Now we got that one. Now let's just upgrade it. Clear lens here. And then we are already part of the way there. So, to make sure we know what we're going to require here, let's grab our little tool. It'll tell us the blocks we're going to need for this. So, there we go. It says we're going to need 8 null modifiers, and we'll eventually swap them out with upgrades. And then we're going to need 56 structure frames, tier 3, and 52 structure panels. So, let's make those, because those are going to be the most important parts. So, we have our answer. So let's go into our pattern maker here and let's look up that first item that we need. We're going to need tier 3 structure frames. And so they require tier 2 structure frames, which require tier 1 structure frames. And so we have to make, what do we have to make? 56 of them? Let's see here. 56 structure frames. So let's see here. Let's start with the tier 1. And we need to make the recipe for all this. I already made the recipe for the black concrete because it can be a pain. So, I made the recipe for that one. It's pretty simple. And then, let's make the recipe for this one. And then, the tier 1. We'll make a recipe for it as well. We have the shards. We have the lapis, we have the iron, and then let's make the tier 2, and it's just an upgraded tier 1, and same thing with the tier 3. So now, we'll go drop these in the system. Now, one of the things I like to do when throwing them up here in the system is I'm not going to put any of them in the same one. So you have different crafters making them. So then I'll just go place an order. So, let's see, tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3. So we needed 56, right? There we go. It will now be making 56 of them. So we'll let it go to town on that while we look into the next one. What else were we required to get? Structure panels. 52 structure panels. Let's look into our structure panels here. Structure panels. Pretty simple, but we don't have a recipe for this one yet. So, let's make our recipe for this one. And we'll throw it in our system. It's much faster to craft this way. So, let's go in here and order our structures now. Let's see here. I thought we put structure panels in there. What I just... Oh, I just loaded that in there. I hadn't made the structure panels yet. That's right. So, structure panels. And then there's the structure panels. That's better. That's better. Okay, so. Oh, we don't throw that in the same one there. Well, it won't matter if this for that one anyway. We'll put in another one just in case. Now let's go up in here. And let's order our... We go. 56 structure frames already done. Very nice. Now the structure panels. We needed 52 of them. And let's have it start. Tells us exactly what we're going to need as we craft through this. And just if you're interested, this is the refined storage. It's like an older version of AE. Well, I won't say older because it's not really worse. It's just how original Applied Energistics was implemented. He went through a revision and restructured his mod to be a little bit different, and that's where Applied Energistics 2 came from, AE2. And this is just in a way, it pays homage to the original Applied Energistics. So, let's look at what we need next. So we're gonna need, let's make those null modifiers. Null modifiers. Let's see if we can find them. Speed modifier, null modifier. Right there. So it's gonna require another interconnect and all stuff that we have recipes for already. So we'll drop this one up in here too. And we'll just throw that in there. So then we'll place an order for 8 of those null modifiers. Oh, looks like we already have 4 in the system. We only need 4 more. Whoops. And there we go. Now let's look for those structures. Okay, so we have our 52 structure panels. We have our 8 null modifiers. So let's see. What else did we need to craft? We're going to need laser cores, I think. And a couple of lasers. Let's see here. So, 4 laser cores and 1 laser lens. So let's do that. We'll put the cores as a recipe. So, we'll even make the lenses as a recipe. Why not? And then the laser core, which is right there. And we'll make it a recipe too. There we go. I had to put in another fluid transposer to be able to make this for the concrete. Because otherwise the concrete would have been harder to make. But this way it works out. Okay, so let's see here. We got those ready to go. Now, let's craft the 1 laser core we need. Or the laser lens. And the 4 laser cores we're going to need to make. We'll grab this. And then we'll grab this. It's pretty easy. Now we should have everything we need. Let's just double check. Okay, so we have the 8 null modifiers, the 56 structure frames, tier 3 and above, the 52 structure panels, the 4 laser cores, and the 1 laser lens. So we have everything we need. So let's grab this. We're gonna need 2. There we go. Now we're gonna tear down our other one. So let's turn it off here. And we're gonna have to change this setup because this setup, it's great and all, but 4,000 RF per tick is the limit. And that's kind of the problem with this cable. We're gonna have to shift it. It's not gonna look as nice for the next one. So, you know, it happens. So, it was nice while it lasted. There we go. Now let's tear this one down. Now we'll use this one when we go to make our tier 4. So, if I remember correctly, you just shift. Yep, there we go. So let's get in here and tear this up. It's pretty simple to take it out here. Man, it's awful dark down here. Let's put down some lights before we go much further here. There we go. We'll put in some lights. Because I'm not sure how much of the floor we're going to have to tear up on this next one. So we got some lights in place here. There we go. I wonder if any of it fell all the way down. I'm not sure. We don't need it for the next build, but just in case, we'll go down and check. Oh wow. That kind of... Yeah. There we are. And we got everything there. Okay, so for the next step, we're going to want to grab our controller there, and I'm going to move all the stuff that was used for the last one into here so it doesn't accidentally get used. And we'll even move the modifiers in there. Okay, structure panels. Okay, so we got the tier 2 structure panels out of the way. I think we're good. The rest of this is just fodder anyway. Okay. So, let's grab our tool and let's watch it assemble. Yep, we gotta be able to see it here. Let's just go upstairs. We'll be able to nav it better from upstairs. And we're gonna have to tear out the floor here to finish putting it in place. Yeah, we might as well tear out the floor now. Do we have our hammer? We do not have our hammer. Let's go grab that. He's right there. So we'll tear out some of the floor here. Excuse it if it gets a little bit dark when I take out these lights here. This one's gonna be big. Oh, we missed a spot there. Nab those two. Okay, so let's keep going. We're almost there. And I think that'll be the limit right there. There we go. Now let's finish this up here. It's always fun to dig in and put something new into place. But we were preparing for this for a while, so this is exactly what we wanted. Okay, so we're probably going to have to remove these two. I don't know if it's going to go down 2, but I'm pretty sure it at least goes down 1. So let's go back up. Turn off our jetpack. Now let's try this again here. There we go. It's putting blocks into place. Is that it? That might be it. Let's go down and check it out. Let's add some lights down there. We got plenty of torches here. As a temporary lighting solution. Wow, that's huge. The tier 3 really is a big one. So I wonder, let me do a little check here. If, yeah, it does get pretty, dark on this thing. I hope we can put torches on it without messing up the multi-block structure. There we go. That's at least a start there. So now it's hooked up. And we're going to put some blocks around it here. What kind of blocks should we put? We got these nifty cobblestone ones, but we'll just go with regular stone, I think. The stone bricks. Like so. Ooh, I may have busted my pattern there. Yep, I sure did. By accident. So grab our other cobblestone blocks to repair it. There we go. Oh, we're not done. We are not done. That one is missing. I think this one is missing, and so is this one. We are not done. Grab our assembler and let's finish this. right click on it here. Okay, so it put the last structure block in place. Okay, good. Let's double check on it. I think we can right click on it. It won't, shouldn't say what it requires. Oh, it still says what it requires. Well, if we add power to it, we'll know that it's ready to go. Okay, so let's finish adding our blocks here. There we go. That looks much better. And we got some lights down here. It's semi-ominous. But this sucker is huge. This is huge. I'm gonna definitely like messing around with this. Okay, so let's go back up. And we need to actually go up in there and grab our items out of here. Because this stuff is important. We'll grab our power brick, our ender chest, and we'll grab our receiver here. And we'll go down here. We may need to figure out some new way of getting items out of this thing and getting power into it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna break the glass right there. And I'm gonna put the power down right there. So for now I'm gonna leave it as in so it's not sucking power from the system too much. Because I don't really have anywhere to put the items just yet. Because I need to be able to control it. Otherwise it'll drain our system dry. That wouldn't be good. So what I'm probably gonna do is I'll probably put that there and break another block to see if we can't do redstone control on it like that. I wonder if the items are gonna go straight into the chest. Let's see here. Well, it's storing up energy. I don't see anything going into the chest, though. Well, we may have to put down some item conduit here. I know we got a little bit. Let's see here. We need the blue bag. Okay, so we're gonna use some impulse here. If I remember correct, we didn't need a servo off of it. So let's see here. Oh yeah, you know, if you turn it on, it helps, right? You gotta turn it on. Whoa, jetpack's still on. Not seeing anything come out of there. Channel 2 output 0, so that means it's not stopping it. Okay, so that means it should be on. Wait, something just went in there, didn't it? Darn it, I just missed it. Let's wait and check again here. It is working. Good, good, good. I wonder if it'll work without the thing. I want to test that out. Okay. And then we'll shift click this out of place. Okay, let's see here. Let's watch it here. Oh, yep. It does work without it. Good enough. That'll work for now. There we go. Okay, so we got our power for it. We got our redstone control for it. And we have those 4 modifiers. Let's go drop them in and see how much difference it makes for it. Now don't forget, you can't break the blocks without the assembler. So we'll go here and go pick the 4 main pillars here. But you can... I didn't just do that. That was kind of funny. Okay, so there, there, and there, and now it's going to start consuming a ton of power. So you can tell it's on now because the beam is in place. So let's throw this in here. So what I have set up right now is, like, you see all these stuff I'm throwing in here, a lot of it is going to go back to the chest that I took it from. And I'll explain that in a later video so that you guys can see how I have that set up. Okay, so if you look here, it should be working and pulling in quite a few items. There we go. Now we'll make some more modifiers for this and it'll be good to go. So I think we should call this a win. What a good episode. We managed to upgrade this one without too much of a loss, and it's getting plenty of power, but soon I think it'll start draining our system. Nope, still not negative, which is good. But it is what it is. So, thank you guys again for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.